back to another episode of Forest River, North Dakota. We are working on disconnecting the mower here from the tractor, and we are going to get the tedder hooked up to go ted that field we mowed in last episode. So we gotta figure out where we put the tedder. I believe, yep, it's in here. Right inside the Quonset hut. We're gonna hook this up, hook the PTO up in the lines. We will head on down to the field and get that all tedded. And I forgot that we had that pasture from the cows that we were mowing, so not sure why my game is doing this today, but we're gonna head on down to the field here. Didn't turn our flashers on. Alright, here we go. Pulling on in here. We will get going here on some tedding. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. I know that it's supposed to rain tomorrow in game, so we're going to try to get this hay tedded up and raked in today's episode. And hopefully get these bales sold off today as well. So we are going to get this field tedded up today, also raked and baled, hopefully, so should be a fun and filled with lots of work in this episode. Last episode we sprayed all of our fields with herbicide, and now we are working towards getting the money to be able to purchase some fertilizer for our corn, because we need to get some of that put on there so we have a good crop this year. We're gonna try not wreck the tedder here. This mower that we have might just be a little bit too wide for our tedder. I'm sure it would be fine on straight rows, but we may have to go back and clean up some spots here. Or we could just overlap here on the rows and not try and get the full two. Just kind of take it easy with our tedding here instead of trying to be more efficient. I'd rather get more of the hay raked or tedded up than get it done faster, so we will kind of slow it down here a little bit and just take the time to make sure we get all of the hay tedded out. Make sure if you guys are liking the series, you leave a comment letting me know what you think. Trying to get some episodes recorded for you guys so you guys aren't too bored on the channel, and all the new subscribers we had recently come in don't get bored of the channel quick. So, because I worked hard to get all these subscribers, and I'd like to keep them, so I'll try and get videos out here, but sometimes I just get busy with work and don't have much time to record episodes, so hopefully this winter things will be a little bit more calm. We can get some episodes recorded of FS25, because that'll be coming out here the next few months in November. I'm very excited for the release of that. So we will just clean up some of the bits that we missed here, and we'll come along the edges and get those two, kind of spread everything out. Then we'll come in here with our rake, and we will get everything raked up. Just like so. I'll go run over here real quick. Make sure we get as much as we can. Just like so. There we go. And we will have straw bales to bale up when we harvest the oats and the wheat, so that'll bring in some money as well, hopefully. Alright, let's get this back to the farm. We'll go grab the rake, bring the rake down here, and we will rake up that little field, and then we'll grab the baler and bale it all up. So, hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys, and I know it's a lot of switching equipment and running back and forth and all that stuff, so hopefully this should go smoothly. My grandpa's been out working on mowing the lawn the last few days. Shop door is still open. Forgot to shut it before I left, but that's okay. We can leave it open because we'll probably be putting this tractor back in there in a little bit after we get all those bales picked up. Like that should be good for the tedder. It's small enough that it can fit like that. Alright, we will grab our rake. I don't know if we have a bale trailer. I don't remember if I bought one. Quite sure I did, but we shall have to look. I don't see one on the sides of the sheds here. But we'll worry about that when we get to that point. Right now we need to get this raked up and baled, so we shall work on that. Gonna head down here. We'll go ahead and pull in here. We're not gonna do the headlands first. We're gonna do the inside rows first. So we'll set a GPS line here. It's gonna be a little wide, so we're gonna need to bring this down to probably 20 feet wide, maybe 19. I'll try 20 and see how that does. Looks like it's gonna be perfect. And also check that out. Looks like it's gonna be right on the edge of the rakes. So maybe we'll lower it down to 19 just to be safe. I don't mind having a little bit of an overlap with this, so. This rake is actually small enough that we might actually be able to do headlands first and then do the up and down rows, but that's okay. We can clean it up when we're done. So I do like this rake though. It is quite nice. It's small, which is nice. But then again, I do like bigger rakes too because they get the job done a little bit quicker, but this shouldn't take us that long, seeing as that this isn't a very big field. Nice and slow here. Actually, go down here. We'll just do a nice little, actually we'll kind of curve in here. And we'll go this way and we'll that so it's a little bit easier to turn around, but seeing as that this is probably our last pass where we're able to do that, that was kind of pointless, but oh well. We'll figure it out. There we go. This will be our last pass here. And we'll do the headlands real quick. Okay, we'll flip around here. I think we'll start right here with this row. And we will drop it down here. We'll take it around the edge. Just like so. Come and meet with this row. Take this all the way down. Might as well throw that grass in there. Take this all the way down. And we'll rake around this side. Oh, didn't mean to run over that wheat. Guess it's our property. I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't own it, but I don't believe that's our field. Maybe just some of that field part there is connected to the property. We'll start here. I'll bring this over to this one. Come around. Come down here. We'll do the same thing we did over that side of the field. Grab this part here. so then we'll come over here, get ourselves on this pass again, and we'll rake that up into a pile there so it's easier to bale. Let's see, I don't think we need to, we need to clean up this one too. Just like so. Just like that. Alright, that concludes that. Not sure why I went down there for that, but okay. We will head back to the farm and grab the baler. We'll bale that up and hopefully get all of the bales sold off and see how much money we are left over with. And we probably should have mowed along the road ditch there and around the corner here for some money off of that hay, but that is all good. We will survive without that. Just the little things. Little things we should have done, but maybe next time. We'll see. Honestly, I don't think it's really worth it, because it's just a few passes, probably be 2 to 3 passes. Why does my tractor keep doing that? That is really annoying. It's operator error. But, maybe today wasn't a good day to record. My fingers aren't cooperating. We will back this back up into here. Like so. Go in here, we'll go ahead and detach that hose. Attach the whole thing together. Go ahead and back up to our baler here. Let's make sure we got everything set up correctly. 180, yep, alright. And it looks like we're gonna need some net wrap. Did I purchase any of that? I don't believe I did. No, I did not. I could sell that for $2,000. But we kind of need it. I could also get rid of these seed totes. I might actually do that. Let's sell off these seed totes. Won't give us much money, but it'll at least give us something back. So we do need to buy a pallet of net wrap. So let's head up to, shut the tractor off first. Let's take the truck up to the local store, see if we can't find ourselves some net wrap for the John Deere. Because we kind of need to get that before we can, bale. We kind of need some net wrap, so we'll see if we can't run up to the store and get some of that. I forgot about the net wrap. Forgot we needed that. Hopefully we have enough money to buy it. Woo boy. That was fun. So we'll see how much that net wrap is, and if we don't have enough money, that might be an issue. Might have to go talk to the banker about getting a small loan addition to the one we already have, so. Customer parking only? Well, good thing we're customers. Not what I meant to do. Alright, let's go here. We're going to see if we have net wrap. Yep, here we go. So 1,500. That's an extra 300. So we'll just do that one. 1,500. So that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, not sure how we're gonna get this loaded into the back of the pickup, but might just have to lift it in there. We'll go ahead, we'll just lift this pallet. Probably should put it the other way. Like so. Throw a couple straps on it. Throw that tailgate back up. And we'll head on back to the farm with our net wrap, so. Good thing it wasn't too expensive. Not sure what we would have done if we wouldn't have been able to buy the net wrap. We will remember to go slow over those railroad tracks this time. So, yeah. That'll be fun. Man, am I tired today. That's for sure. There we go. Not quite as fast over those that time. Here we are back at the farm. I'll try and pull in here without running over Grandpa's grass. Run over our own grass instead. We'll pull up right next to the baler here. Go ahead and get this loaded up. There we go. We'll just go ahead and park the truck right here. And we'll go ahead and jump back in the tractor and we will head up to the hayfield and get this baled up finally. And tell Grandpa if he's gonna mow the lawn, at least do the whole lawn at once. Over the tracks here. Get down to the field. Our wheat is looking very nice. It's nice and green, which is good to see. That'll be an interesting field to harvest, seeing as though we don't have any money to purchase the soil sample. That should be an interesting one to harvest. Probably won't be the greatest yield, but we're gonna go ahead and get started on baling here. We'll see how many bales we get off of this. Probably won't get many, but I'm guessing 3. I'm guessing we'll get 3 bales off of this field. Judging by the way it's going with the, how much we got already just going around that little headland there. Drop the bale out there. I'll come around here just like so. There's that first pass done. We'll go ahead, we'll clean up some of the bits we have later. After we're done baling the rest of it. Let me know what your guess is for how many bales we're gonna get off of this field. Pause the video now and guess how many bales we're gonna get off of this field in the comments below. Let me know what your guess is. My guess was 3. Looks like we're coming up on our second bale here. I might be wrong on my guess. There is the second bale coming out. And we'll get going again. I think I'm gonna be wrong on how many bales we're gonna get off of this field. I think we'll get more than 3. But you never know. Right, almost done with this field already. That went quicker than I expected it to. Of course, it is baling, so it doesn't take that long. In real life, it would probably take you a little bit longer because you'd actually be trying to getting the bale to be even. In Farm Sim, that doesn't apply. In Farm Sim, it just makes a certain size bale. Hopefully next episode we'll be into the next day and we'll be getting into some spraying nitrogen on the corn. That should be fun. Well, that was our third bale that we dropped off back here, so looks like we'll probably get possibly almost 3.5 bales, but because this one isn't going to be totally full, it'll be close, but we'll see. We got some bits and pieces to clean up here. We'll try and get a full bale, but I don't think we will get certain full bale. We'll get close to it, but we won't get a full bale. Yeah, alright, that concludes our baling adventure here. So there we go. There is our last bale. So if you guessed 4 bales, you are correct. You don't win anything, though. Sorry about that, but we'll get back to the farm, and probably at the beginning of the next episode, we will get those bales picked up and sold off, or either or. I will do it off camera and have the fertilizer ready to go for our corn next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Forest River, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you like the content, make sure you drop a like and hit the subscribe button if you like the content and you want to stick around and see more of the series. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, as I've said multiple times already, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you in the next episode. Peace.